absolutely lovely. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. That's really far in the corner. Holy shit. Is that supposed to look like that? I'm guessing so. Anyway, let me go and do that. And then... drop that there. I think that is it. I think we are good. Pretty sure. Nice. I can actually open up the game properly again now. Nice. I feel like I haven't played an actual mod in so long for this. Aside from the reward rando, which I feel like doesn't really count because you're still basically doing vanilla. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm assuming there's a... Imagine if there's no cutscene. Imagine. There isn't a cutscene, is there? Not a new one, anyway. I mainly started on the main menu because I wanted to... I wanted to see if there... Well, I mean, I did it just in case there was a new cutscene. Which, I mean, to be honest, I think all of the donut mods are supposed to be slight alterations to the gameplay rather than the story, so I don't actually know. I've only played one of them, I think. Unless I just haven't properly loaded... No, wait, I've loaded the mod. Never mind, nice. There's still green grass on this little pathway here, nice. I'm just gonna pretend I'm not seeing that, because, I mean, you know... I'd imagine that would have been really easy to... I'd imagine that would have been really easy to fix, surely. I'm just saying. Like, there's all, like, this moss and grass on the fences and whatnot over here. Like, I'm very that should have been an easy fix, I'm just saying. I mean, it doesn't look bad, thankfully, but, I mean... There's something that doesn't sit right with me about that, I've got to be honest. Right, let me look at level progress, because obviously I ain't done shit. But also I want to know... Right, okay, so there's not... In some mods, the street races get switched out for challenges. It looks like this mod doesn't do that. It also looks like it's kinda nighttime, and the lighting in the level feels like it doesn't really match, but I'm rolling with it, I guess. That's one thing I remember I checked out. What did I check out? I checked out one of the fully connected maps, and it was someone made a nighttime one, but they didn't adjust the textures or the vertex lighting to match the time of day. Which I remember I played that and it really bothered me, but then someone made a version where it looked more accurate to the time of day, so that's great. And I ended up downloading that one instead, pretty sure. Nice. I really wanted to talk to Barney, because maybe... Plow King. I mean, I'm buying it, I guess, but, you know...
Can you come and get me?
I'm guessing it is just like a... I'm guessing it is just like a... alteration of the vanilla story with this one. Also, hello, Double. Welcome on in, my friend. I think we're currently playing... I believe it's called Project Donutversary or some shit. It's the anniversary edition of the Donut mod or some shit, like the original one. And apparently it just has like small implementations, like fixes and little improvements and whatnot. Having said that, the description says it's got improvements, but if we look at the grass is green while everything else is brown. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, the grass texture on this fence is still green. I feel like you very easily could have made an edit to that, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not a very good driver.
Yeah, Project Donut. It mainly bothers me because, like, you made all the rest of the grass a different color, so why not change other textures to match, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna buy a car?
The modders of this game ended up, like,
Must never run
you know.
again.
Then again, I don't... I mean, I don't want to be going into it this early, but fucking hell, I don't really trust Donut Team to be, you know...
So do you do better?
Like, that modding community was always a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna go into it. I just want to play the mod, though. I don't know how long this is actually gonna be. I did play...
I need you to run to the
Piece of cake.
I played... Donut Mod 4? Maybe? I played a newer version of the Donut Mod, and it had level
I didn't do it.
2, I think.
There, Homer.
I really liked that, to be honest. I actually did, so that's kind of why I'm messing with this a bit, but I probably shouldn't expect massive things from this, should I?
Mission complete. Go back home and talk to Mom to start the next mission.
I mean, I'm already nitpicking about it, but you know what? If, you know,
Homie, Lisa left
if I see something I don't like, I'm gonna point it out, you know what I mean? Oh, right, yeah, duh. Destroy it? Why am I... Oh, boy, okay. Come to think of it, I think I actually kind of remember this.
Wow, this car sure can take a beating.
If this was even in a future version, I have no idea.
Stop it already.
I just realized, why would you make a fix mod for the anniversary for one of the older versions of your mod? Surely you'd make like an update to one of the newer and better versions. I don't know if it's just me, but now that I've actually thought about that, I feel like that would make so much more sense. Like, have a nice little event where you can literally just, you know, make an update to a newer version that actually is like more expansive. I feel like I'm having trouble finding my words, but you know,
I have no interest.
I'm not doing this. You know what? He might have just drove past the school, though. I very much doubt that, though. See, this is where Plow King would come in real handy. I'm also on hard difficulty, apparently, so, you know.
Oh, I won't
Which,
back
I mean,
off.
it seems to be the default difficulty for this mod, which is interesting. Like,
That hurt. I blame society.
Oh, I dropped my travel mug.
Why are you going that way? Are you good? Like, I can... The funny thing is about the fence thing, I can very easily move past that. But, you know. Thankfully, I can still enjoy the mod, regardless of who the hell created it, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, you have to pay more attention to the art than the person who made it. Do I just change the thing? I might change the thing. I'm actually very tempted to just change the difficulty. Because, I mean, it's not gonna take me long to... You know what? Maybe I can do that, actually. Let me... Thankfully, modding allows me to have saves dedicated to the specific mods. So you know what I'm gonna do? I will actually change it. And it really should. Ooh. Autumn PD, Autumn DM3, and then there's a winter one. Do you know what? I'm gonna change it to Autumn DM3. Because I'm curious. Like, imagine... I'm gonna change the skybox as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Why not? Like, I'm just gonna change the skybox and the autumn colors, because imagine I've been complaining about it this entire time, and the Donut Mod 3 version is the one that has the more consistent changes. Okay, it does. Nice. I'm okay with that. And I'm not getting any audio. Really? Hang on. Why? I feel like I've had this issue before, but... Oh boy, I cannot be bothered with this. Jesus Christ. No, I don't want to... No. Really? I've only ever encountered this issue once. Is there a reason why... I really just wanted to mod today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good. Okay, right. That's so weird. What the hell? Let me... That ain't doing nothing. Okay, Jesus Christ. Right. I should not have closed the game. Well, that's fun. I feel like I have encountered that issue before. That is really weird, though. Oh boy. Yeah, hang on, let me put that there. I don't want to be that guy, but holy shit, there's no, like... If I open that, where does that take me? Nah, because I really just want to fucking play this mod, bro. Sup, Wilcon, how's it going? I'm figuring stuff out, I think. I mean, we started the mod and I quit because I wanted it to be a bit easier, and also because I had a few gripes, to be honest, but, you know. I'm also not getting any audio from the game, so that is fantastic. I'm not gonna... I mean... I might I don't know. I do not know what this is doing. Like, I mean, in my beacon software, it's not even coming up saying, hey, this game is making sound. Let's go. I know it's not going to be the mod launcher, but maybe I'm better launching that. I don't want to close and relaunch the beacon software because I don't think that'll do me any good. Personally, but I mean, I'm gonna, yeah, do that. Why not? Settings, I guess. Sure. God, I was not expecting to have to deal with this shit today. I'm glad I haven't made much progress through it though, because I mean, let's be real, there's not even going to be that much gameplay here, but you know. Where's my, did I close it? Why did I close it? I do apologize for the black screen as well, jeez. I feel like I haven't properly done an actual stream in a while, and this is the first thing that I come back to. See, I think the intro's normally quiet anyway, so I don't mind. And now my controller's not doing what I wanted to do. Great. Bro, I literally... Oh, now it does it. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Right. That's my only problem with the mod launcher. Sometimes you use it and something happens and then it has the weirdest fix and like, I don't know. I swear sometimes the settings change on their own as well. I don't know how I feel about it. Because I remember I had an issue before and I had to enable a specific setting. Which was really weird because I never had one of those settings enabled to begin with, so I don't know how I could get an issue from it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Am I just gonna have to play this silently? I don't want to do that, but I mean... Like, why... Ah, that's so weird. I don't like it. Hang on, I have to... My problem is... System, sure. I don't want to use the system one, but... Like, I'm just not getting any audio out of the game. This is fascinating. And you know the funny thing is, this is not even a problem on... This isn't even my doing, it's just a game. Like, you know what? I'm gonna have to just play more, because if I don't, I probably changed a setting or something, I bet. I probably just changed a setting. So, you know, I'm not having any audio, and I very much apologize for that. I think I'm getting a delay in my inputs as well. What the fuck is going on? I don't... Whoever made this donut team, I don't know which one of you made these settings or whatever, but for crying out loud, changing the level theme and the skybox seems to have reduced my frame rate. That doesn't even make sense. Unless it's somehow the mission difficulty, in which case you know, I'm gonna relaunch with the regular settings aside from the difficulty, and I'm just gonna see what happens. If I don't get audio, I don't get audio, it's fine, but... Oh, that's so weird. Okay, I don't want to be that... Yeah, no, okay, so... Changing the autumn, the seasonal theme... Changing that seems to have reduced my frame rate. I did not mean to jump there, what the fuck? That seems to have reduced my frame rate, and I have no idea why. I don't want to be... Oh no, I'm still getting the drops, I think. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but I swear the Donut team is supposed to be like the best for creating mods in their community. Like, is there a reason why it's just... I don't know if anyone else can see this, but am I the only one that sees the choppiness of the gameplay, or is that just me? Because holy shit. I mean, it somehow looks fucking smoother on OBS, but Jesus. I really don't want to spend a lot of my time complaining today, because I just want to enjoy myself, but like... The frame rate is ridiculous. And I really... I would say it's... I'm tempted to say that it is, yeah. I mean, it's not me. Like, my only thing is the audio is just not coming up in the beacon software, which means I'm not getting it on the stream. But all I did was close the game, change a setting within the actual mod settings, and now I'm just not getting audio in the correct frame rate. And now I'm just not, like my frame rate should be 60. Like, my frame rate... There's a setting within the mod launcher called frame limiter, and it literally says my target frame rate is 60, and whenever I play mods and stuff, I normally succeed in getting that frame rate pretty much. So I do not know what the hell is going on here. And I am just gonna say this now. I'm not joining that community again just to figure out this issue, because not worth it. But you know, I really don't know what could be the cause of that though. Like, bro. Like, I know fully well that's not me. I know fully well it's not. It can't be. That's ridiculous. It's also... I also don't think it's the game, to be honest, because I played a randomizer the other day and it was fine. I mean, I am tempted to reboot the beacon software, but like... My only thing is, I use Steam to launch the mod launcher just so I can use a different controller. I might... It's not gonna be the issue, but like... Excuse me, I do not mean to be burping so much, but Relaunch Steam. See, it might be a good idea to actually test the reward randomizer, for example, because to be honest, actually, yeah, no, you know what? Testing is never a bad thing, so you know what? I'm just gonna enable a different mod instead, launch that, and then see what happens. Because I'm just saying, but you know. Once again, testing is never a bad thing. If I get audio, great. If not, that's fine. If my gameplay is still choppy, then that is a bit weird. See, the main menu's fine. Yeah, see my... Smooth. It is smooth. So... Okay, so the mod... the mod that I was previously using is just really weird with performance, I guess. I don't know, speaking of, I don't know if anyone was actually paying attention, but on your end, was it choppy when I was playing the other mod? Because, like, when you know, the one with the autumn grass and whatnot? Because, I mean, it looked smoother on OBS, but I don't really... I feel like my internet connection would not be the cause of that, especially considering my image right now is, in the game at least, is very mostly smooth. I'm starting to... I don't know, actually. I'm starting to... This is definitely a lot smoother, but I'm starting to see a little bit of reduction, but that doesn't even make sense. I actually really wanted to play SHAR mods today, so if I'm actually having problems, this isn't great. I don't know how I feel about that. Is it because you know what? I'm gonna try something. Maybe it'll... I have an idea. I've just disabled borderless within the mod launcher, which obviously the game never comes with it by default. So if that's the problem, I'm clearly never going to enable that again. I'm just going to drive around a bit though. Okay, cool. So far, you're looking great. Like, I don't mind doing this live either. I don't mind testing this shit live, but you know. I also don't get why borderless would cause a FPS problem, but I don't even know if there's like an FPS counter. I should probably look into that maybe, but I hate the fact that there's no audio. It is so... I think when I'm done streaming, I should probably restart my PC, even though I'm not gonna be playing this much off screen. Yeah, I think... I mean... For the most part, it seems to be good, but I mean... Unless it's because I'm streaming, but then why would it... Why would the game reduce my frame rate when I'm streaming? That doesn't make sense. For crying out loud, this game is from 2003. Are you really telling me that my frame rate's taken a massive hit? Like, really? That doesn't seem right at all, but I mean... Waitable timer. I'm... Limits the frame rate of the game to an amount specified in the mod settings with additional options to configure when and how this is done. Let me... I swear that's supposed to be on, but you know what? I'm turning off the frame rate limiter. Fuck it, I'm turning it off. Although I swear I only ever enabled that just to increase my actual frame rate, which I swear you used to be able to change the frame rate within the game. I could be wrong about that, but... See, it starts off by being smooth anyway, but... I can't believe I've encountered this, like... Not even halfway through, jeez. I just wanted to play mods today, man. Like, I was actually really looking forward to playing mods today, I'm not gonna lie, but... Oh boy. Unless it is to do with the audio, because... I have found over time that whenever... For example, on YouTube, if my beacon software isn't working properly, it'll just buffer the like YouTube videos and Twitch and stuff for some reason, which I'm wondering if it's then worth giving it a restart. Hang on, because now I actually want to test that. Hang on, I don't want to be doing it live though, so... You know what? I might honestly do that. So, if you do not hear me for the next few seconds, it's because I've closed the beacon app and whatnot. So, yeah. I'm gonna mute the microphone in OBS, actually, just to be on the safe side. I'll mute everything, actually, why not? I think I'm good. I've just restarted it, and it seems to be doing great. I'd imagine that didn't do much to me at all. If it did, if it somehow made things worse on the end of the viewer, I do apologize for that. I'm just gonna, maybe doing that will fix my audio issue at least. Because everything is being routed into a software, so, you know, which I'm glad I have it, because it has its benefits. Like, if I'm being honest, I just do not want to be touching... Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I do not want to be playing this game if it's just gonna give me the frame rate issue. Because that's really off-putting, and it kind of increases over time, so I just don't want to bother. So, let me enable that again. FOV, automatic. Yeah, I do not know, to be honest, which I don't even mind, honestly. I don't know what I can do then, to be honest. I don't know what I can do, because... I mean, maybe I can launch the game normally, but then I'm not going to be able to control my shit, you know what I mean? I'm actually getting audio from the game now, okay. I'm unplugging the controller because it seems to... Oh god, I hate that. This is why I use... This is why I don't like using it without the mod launcher, because it just messes up everything visually. Either way, my game seems to be getting audio now, so that's great. I am gonna close that though, because... Imagine it... Hang on. I'll launch it one more time, and if not, we'll figure something else out, I guess. Maybe I can play something else, because I cannot be bothered today. Yeah. Like, maybe that fixed my audio issue at least. Nah, didn't even fix my audio issue. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe... Let me put it in system. I don't want to put it in system, but let me put it in system. Change that to system. And I will relaunch with it being placed in a new area. Yeah, no, it seems to only give me audio in the system track for some reason. So, okay, so you know what? Right, hang on a minute. I mean, I have audio now, so you know what? Maybe that's why. Which is weird, because... Okay, am I good to play the game now? I'm glad I have audio, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna drive around for a bit. See if the frame rate issue persists. I get the feeling it might be fine now. I guess that if that's the case, I guess the game just doesn't react to being in the
Oh, I swallowed my gum.
game track for some reason. Also, I very much appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. I'm gonna be honest, I do not play this game much on stream, but, you know, hopefully I mean, you know, we play plenty of games here anyway, so hopefully there's a lot to pique your interest. We do SpongeBob modding a lot here, and occasionally I revisit Payday. Recently, I streamed Sly Cooper 2 as well, although I finished it off-screen, because, you know, I kind of just wanted to get it done, to be honest. Maybe I'll play the third game on stream, or maybe I'll just avoid it, I don't know.
Than it is. Woohoo! All right.
Okay, either way, I think... Yeah, I think that was the problem.
Homer, go talk.
Which is weird. Once again, you don't get audio, and therefore it somehow lags your game. It doesn't add up, but, you know... I don't want to be that guy, but I'm starting to think this mod is purely visual. Well, I say purely visual. There's literally a hard mode where you get less time on the timers and whatnot, so maybe it's...
What's next? Flanders cooler.
I don't know, actually. I don't know. I never played the original version of Donut Mod, so maybe I'm actually just wasting my
Remember that cooler
time
I
with
gave you
this.
for your birthday?
Which, I mean, we have other mods anyway, so
I didn't do it.
we could potentially also play those.
Almost done. Now I need Flanders' stupid picture of a stupid family. I blame society. Okay, last one. Now where did I leave Rod's stupid inhaler? Duh, on top of the dump truck. Ow! My neck! Now to return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good, to be honest. So I'm not mad at it.
USA! USA! What can
Avoid
I do my Sunday?
Bonnie. You know what? I plan to. I don't know why I plan to, but I'm doing it. I'm avoiding those bitches while I'm at it as well. Jesus Christ.
Nothing lasts forever. Lousy generic villains.
I think the salesman actually
I'm not imagining these guys.
sells multiple different vehicles instead of just two. Like, in this level, I think he sells, in terms of vanilla at least, it's the Duff van or the Duff truck and something else? Like the security van or something? I think he also sells the Bone Storm truck in the mod, which is interesting.
It was like that when I got here. Flanders, look! I'm so talented and good looking.
Homer, you're late.
Lovely. Yeah, I don't think there's actually much that this mod has to offer aside from, like, extra objectives within a mission. based on that one that we just did.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Mistakes were made.
Hey, Homer.
I need your help. My car is, sleeping. It's crashing time!
And I mean, I don't know, I've played Donut, one of the newer Donut mods anyway, so maybe I'm just replaying the same stuff. I don't remember though.
Just call me Air Homer. Nothing lasts forever. Learn to drive, dumbass. I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
See, that's a speedrun strat that I never practiced. I remember I really wanted to use the armored truck strat in level 5, but then it basically makes the entire mission
Jerk-ass.
go by so much faster, so you save time. Because the armored truck is a bit of a bitch to deal with, so naturally I think you also want to avoid that one. But I also mainly only ever want to use it for reward randos. It's also it's not easy to get that truck in the position needed to make it go faster anyway for the strat, so
Eat my
I kinda don't use it anyway,
Ugh, my convertible. I just whacked
which is
it.
fine, but
That's what you get for expecting me.
you know, I could have done that today. I could have totally done a reward rando. But the amount of time it takes to complete one fluctuates, because I use seeds, basically. Like, I use different keywords to randomly generate placements of collectibles and whatnot.
Out of control.
And you have to unlock specific collectibles to complete the game, pretty much, so depending on the seed you use, you might be
Okay, that's
spending
a lot, dude.
a decent amount of time on the game and whatnot. Like, the most I've spent on a reward rando is actually like 5 hours, which, you know, it feels like a lot. But then also, the fastest I've completed one is like 2 hours-ish.
Lousy, rotten karmic retribution.
Which I do really like. I like the fact that it's not very
Watch it.
predictable.
Face King Homer if you dare.
Like, the amount of time it takes to complete one isn't very predictable.
Oh, out of control.
Like, I do enjoy that. Although I do sometimes wanna... Like, I think I avoid this game a lot due to the fact that I only ever do reward randos now. And sometimes you can just spend ages when you don't want to spend that much time on it at all. But then at that point, if you want it to go faster, you can just learn strats.
Excelente.
If you really wanted to.
Oh, this video.
So, I don't know. Like, I'm also not
Sweet.
I mean, you don't have to be a speedrunner to learn the strats, obviously, but... Because to be fair, I do use some strats within this game when I play normally, like the skip at the end of level 1, for example. I've been using that since I was a kid.
Woohoo! Eat my dust. Oh, now I have a wedgie. Woohoo! All right.
I should probably switch to the family sedan after I've beat the shit out of this dude.
Vengeance will be mine.
Yeah, so you're just slowing down, but if he slows down, I think that's just a sign you've done it wrong anyway. Because I think you have to drive at just the right speed so that you can
Looks harder than it is.
get him to keep driving forward and let him, or let you carry him over to the wall or whatever.
My neck!
I think that's how that works anyway.
Oh, then onto the sidewalk.
Like, I think I've done it before, but it was only ever once. And I think I wanted to try doing it for the Frank Rhymes hard mode. Which I still didn't complete, by the way. Holy shit. I remember I wanted to do that, and I just kept skipping every level.
I just waxed an undercoated.
That's
Or
what
not
you
even
get
every
for
level,
trusting me to do
I
the
ended up
job for
skipping
you.
most of the missions.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs.
Because you had to drive under like a specific speed limit, which bothered me a bit. And it was also very easy to drive past it, and the moment you drive past it, you failed, so there's that. Let's do this, Black Van. I should be able to succeed this time, actually. Respawn? Yep. I knew that would happen, I'm not gonna lie. Sweet. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could have picked a better mod to start this off. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't you see
I
I'm
feel like the
driving
better
here?
mods are normally made by people who are not part of the donut team. They tend to surprise you a lot more. Like with the fully connected map mod, like I don't think
Oh, that
Kolu's
was
part
too
of the
easy.
donut team's members
I'm a lead
or
leader.
rankings or
Speed
whatever, but
thingy.
they made the fully connected map mod and that was really sick. My nose is doing a thing again. Oh my god. I think
That's
these,
too
yeah, I
easy.
think
You're not
these have
gonna
all
get
been
more?
moved. I don't think I'm gonna collect them though, but
Let's do this thing.
they're there if I want to, I suppose.
If you're so smart, how come I broke you?
Have these been moved or are they just in the same place?
Not like anyone likes these
Wow,
things.
this is just okay.
Ha-ha.
This
Stupid
feels
like a
really close to vanilla, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Mars will clean this mess up later. If you're so smart, how come I broke you? Not like anyone likes these things. Ha-ha. Stupid like a fox. Mars will clean this mess up later. If you're so smart,
Okay,
how come
there
I
we go.
broke you? Ouch, finally.
Get into your vehicle. Do I need to sleep in my car? Yeah, this feels familiar. I mean, it's literally just extra objectives, I think, which I don't know
Reckless
how to
driving
feel
is
about,
my
but
pet peeve.
This is the worst town in America.
it's like in the Hit and Run Plus mod when Homer says the cops are gonna find him talking to himself, and then in the game it actually happens. Because in the vanilla game, it doesn't happen.
Lousy generic villains.
But in the fully connected map mod SHAR Plus, it does happen. Which is interesting.
Piece of cake.
I like the funny thing is I don't even mind that though either. That's the
Well, if
thing.
anyone likes these things, oh, I hope do not press means press right away.
I mean, truthfully, I think I would have preferred like just the vanilla story be adapted to the map itself instead of new objectives. But
You're so
I don't know.
smart, how come I broke you?
It's still fun,
Well,
you
if
know what I
anyone
mean?
likes these things,
Like, I'm not mad at the fact that the objectives are existing.
Mars will clean this mess up
Just
later.
like here, like, I'm glad they exist. I mean, it's not the
You're
best,
so
but I'm
smart,
glad they
how come
exist.
I broke you? It's not like anyone likes these things.
Return to your workstation for a nap.
Just been. Finally,
And then you go home.
I love to sit.
Watch it, buddy.
I am evil Homer.
I wonder if it's easier to get a hit and run in this mod. I doubt it, but I find myself getting into one so much easier. Oh, I should be able to drive far away from you. Don't do that to me. You've definitely been altered at the very least.
We're number one. We're number one.
Why did I have to follow a van for that?
Easy as pie. Eggs over easy.
I guess if you want difficulty, I guess, but, you know. How? I might, you know what? I don't think this mod is fully entertaining me, I'm gonna be honest. I might switch it up a bit. Because we have a bunch of mods here. There's the Big Blue map pack, which is a recreation of Big Blue from SNES F-Zero, which, you know. There's also Springfield Truck Simulator, which I saw gameplay of, and I don't even know if I want to do it or not. A short campaign mod featuring unusual gameplay with trucks, having trailers and missions based on that gameplay. Trailers aren't part of native game mechanics and are just a simulation. I think you can still get some fun out of it. I'm kinda tempted. I don't think I'm gonna complete it, but I'm tempted. There's also itchy and scratchy content fillers, which I might actually do. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually do it. I'm very tempted to avoid the truck simulator at the minute, actually, come to think of it. I know I just said I wanted to do it, but... Actually, yeah, you know what? The itchy and scratchy mod isn't a bad idea, is it? I might do that. Fuck it. I feel like I need a new mod that isn't just... Hey, you're playing... an alteration of vanilla, like, you know what I mean? That's Bart's animation. That's Bart's animation. This mod was quickly put together in the span of 2 days. I was pretty busy during the event as I had to participate. I love how they've put that in the mod itself. To be fair, some people just don't read. That's the thing. Like, some people just don't read anything even when it's right in front of them, so people probably skipped this as well, but, you know, at least the person tried. Like, at least the person tried. My nose is doing a thing. I don't like it, but we're gonna do a thing, hopefully. It's a bit of a small map. Okay. Unreasonably beat the hell out of Scratchy. I love how a lot of modders, or mod creators or whatever, like, I love how they just use that as a objective. I think the downside, like, I think for this mod it makes sense. However, I saw it used a lot within the Annoy Squidward mod, and I did actually really like it in that mod. But I feel like a lot of people have sort of used it now. Like, it's just a standard to use it, I think. People just get a kick out of kicking NPCs. Okay. I do apologize for my the nose noises I'm making. Jesus Christ. Usually it's because I've been talking a lot, but you know. I kind of hate it because it gets in the way of me talking. Or maybe it's because I'm talking too fast. I have no idea. Sometimes it doesn't even happen, I think. Oh boy, okay, Jesus. I think that's the weird thing about this, right? Like, I love the arena sort of objectives. It's sort of like a new thing, because usually, in the vanilla game at least, you'd have to follow a car and destroy it. They wouldn't fight back. But like, they would never fight back, so it's, I don't know, it's I like it. I am currently trying to only say nice things about it, but I do actually like it for the most part. However, there's, with the other vehicles actually trying to attack you and whatnot, it's very difficult to focus on a target, which I guess maybe that's why people use it, but... There we go. Like, yeah, like, I don't... And then the funny thing is, they all just... Sometimes they just drive behind you and you can't do much, which... is fine, but... Oh, boy! Scratchy has a girlfriend since when? I feel like I've been watching The Simpsons for well, I'm not watching, because obviously I don't watch everything involved with it, but... There are times where I do actually go back to the show just to watch episodes. Because it's nice to have on in the background, pretty much. And to be fair, like, it's not wrong, really. Like, there are some really nice episodes from it. Like, it's nice to have on as background noise, to be honest. See? You're way too fast. Well, one of you is, I should not be on this little thing here. I'm also not gonna get it done in time, let's be real. Yeah, see, you try turning around and then they turn around. Let me, for real, let me just get a hold of you. Speaking of which, I'm not gonna lie, this vehicle's pretty fucking great, Jesus Christ. I don't know if it has the vanilla values or not, but I'm okay with it, because it seems to be holding up strong, Jesus Christ. Having said that, the amount of damage it does is terrible. Yeah, see, I've got 12 seconds. What am I supposed to do in the 12 seconds? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of why I've got mixed feelings on it. Because it is very easy to just do it. It's very easy to fail it. Which I'm not mad at, because it is like a really nice thing. But then obviously it's not too difficult. But like, you can, you know. Like, the amount of problems I have is the amount of times I'll drive into something or drive in circles just for them to, you know. I think that's another thing as well. I think back in the day, I always wanted to make a mod for this game. I remember there's a lot that goes into modding this game though, like genuinely. Like, you have 7 different pieces of software where you change music and script stuff and whatnot, and like, it doesn't feel like it's worth the hassle. That's why I'm glad that BFBB and movie modding exists, because at the very least, I can use one software and everything is in one place. And it also feels significantly easier to create what I want to create, because a lot of the time you either copy and paste something or you can figure out something new as well, actually. So there's that. Also, yeah, no, I'm genuinely... I'm not even attacking these peeps. Like, I'm trying to... I think that using my surroundings isn't a bad idea, but... That could have ended so much better, I'm not gonna lie. 2 in 1! I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this vehicle is, I think the whole point is that it doesn't do much damage. Oh boy. I feel like, I know it was only created in like 2 days and there's probably not much. I think Maz created this mod, but I don't think, I feel like there could have been so much more here, I'm not gonna lie. Which, I mean, to be fair, there's bound to be other missions as well, but... as long as it isn't like a big fighting thing in my vehicle, I'm not mad at it. Because I'm not easily entertained by this arena concept. Like, I would much rather chase down a vehicle while trying to destroy it, that's the thing. Is it easier to target a vehicle if it's highlighted? That's a good point, actually. Hang on. When it actually stays still, I fucking hope so. Jesus Christ, guys. Once again, this vehicle is only good for defensive capabilities. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, see, I should really... The funny thing is, I don't think I need to use the wrenches, that's the thing. That should have done something. 1 minute left and it's not even gonna do much. That's not what I wanted to do. Like, I wish it would increase the timer with every target you take out. That'd be nice. Because once again, I will say it, 39 seconds is really... I think it does actually, never mind. Which, I mean, I will say it again, I feel like I need more time to deal with this final dude. Because the downside is I don't really have the extra vehicles to deal with, so naturally this is also a bit more difficult once you get to the last one. It seems like it is better to actually... I could have very easily done that as well, fuck. Okay. I might try doing this. Excuse me. I burp a lot more when I talk, fucking hell. Nice. See, I managed to get 2 there. The main reason why I'm braking is just for the potential of doing more damage, pretty much. It's literally the main reason. Wrecked. See, getting them into collision seems like a really good idea. God, the damage output is not great. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Nice. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. Okay.
That guy deserves such a probing.
I learned nothing during the development of this mod. I lost my sanity with those roads, but I hope you had fun playing it. It was alright, I guess.
Scuttle and run at their approach.
What is
Like,
the
it wasn't
difference between
terrible,
a
you know what I mean?
and a producer anyway?
The gummy crocodiles I ate while making this.
Time exchanging
Donut team, amazing
with one another.
tools. And you for wasting your time playing. Yeah, no. Thankfully, I think the... Thankfully, the donut mod... donut mod? Thankfully, the donut team are good at some things. They're just not good at everything, unfortunately. But, you know. Yeah, no. I'm glad that they at least know how to make good tools. Unfortunately, they still like to keep their skill sets to themselves and not teach anyone how to do anything, but hey ho. I will forever have gripes with that modding community. But, you know, I'm glad that we... I might delete the mods that I just finish and never play. I might do that, I don't know. Lose hour. What are we at? An hour 20. You know what? I might... I don't know what I want to do, actually. I might... You know what? Let's load up the truck simulator, And maybe we'll leave it there just because. If we actually ever finish it, or maybe we stop halfway through, I don't know. I remember looking at this once and thinking, man, I do not want to play this. But it uses the fully connected map mod, which honestly, if a mod uses the fully connected map mod, it's already... I feel like it increases your potential a bit, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, those tires look ass. Holy shit. Does it use the model from the... Oh my god, it uses the model from... Unless those are edited in... Unless those are not the actual models the vanilla game uses.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, so you genuinely...
Crashing time.
See, I would have loved... I think that's another thing I have with this, like... Using a timer with this, like... I've played Euro Truck Simulator, you have a timer, but... You don't need... a timer for a simulator. Like, the beauty of a simulator is that you have, like, the free will to sort of, like... Maybe not free will, you have free range of... Or like, flexibility of what you can do in a time frame or whatever. But maybe I don't know, maybe this time limit isn't that big of a deal, honestly. I have seen... Oh, it does have actual wheels on it. Nice. I was gonna say... The trailer does have an actual wheels on it. I'm actually really glad about that. It's wild how someone was actually able to accomplish this, by the way. I think the whole point is that I do just go slow, that's the thing. Yeah, clicky mark. So basically this way. I'm glad that they used the Plow King for this. Like, that makes so much sense. Having said that, I think they also could have used the other trucks as well, is the thing, but... Maybe they used the Plow King for the sake of, like...
Hurry up, I'm gonna miss quality network television.
Maybe they used it for the sake of... not timing, like, maybe... Maybe there's somehow a...
Sweet.
thing coming up, I don't know. With not combat, but like, you know, maybe there's like a mission that requires destroying a vehicle? I don't know. It's like that. I'd love to use shortcuts in this, but I just tried cutting a corner at the beginning, and that failed miserably.
Okay, that's a lawsuit.
I'm glad that it's sort of like magnetized a bit to the vehicle, though. I think it is really sensitive, but I think that's the whole point.
retribution. Looks harder than it is.
Okay, we got a better... I don't know how I got more time, but we got more time.
I have road rage and I know how to use it.
So there's no complaints from me, honestly.
I have to pee.
That's a voice line? Holy shit.
Everyone sucks but me.
Drive to... Okay, is that... Do I need to... Do I have a vehicle?
Must never run again. Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs.
I swear there's a thing you can do in modding where you can spawn someone in a very specific place. Like, I feel like you could very easily... I don't know, I'm probably nitpicking, but considering the fact you could... To be fair, you could also probably just spawn the family sedan right next to me. There's that, you know what I mean? That's something else that could be done as well, like add that to the Quickie Mart car park or some shit, I don't know. My nose is doing a thing. Here you do ordinary delivery again. But this time... Oh, goddamn. Alright, let's do it.
Let's do this thing.
I'm glad it's giving me, like, different trailers as well. I'm really glad about that.
Woohoo!
You know what, let me restart that. Because if I don't, I'm wasting seconds. I'm gonna go the long way through Evergreen. Because there's another way that you can get to level 2, so I'm just going to go the other way. Right next to the Quickie Mart. Because it doesn't make sense for me to go to level 3, it really doesn't.
Oh, now I have a wedgie.
I gotta get the new Bone Storm or I'll be as uncool as Millhouse.
No.
Oh my god, okay. Nah, screw that. Yeah, see, that's another problem I have.
Crashing time. Ow! My neck. Oh, this bit. Sweet. Ow! Let's do this thing. Ow!
Jesus.
Piece of cake. Yay. Ow!
Bro!
It's crashing time. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. No!
Great. Nah, that's great. That's fantastic. Keep the vehicle you're following in sight. I mean, it's right next to me, dude. And if I go up that ramp, it's just gonna disconnect anyway, so fuck that.
Bart did it.
See, you have to drive fast, but then you also have to drive in a way that doesn't get you failed, you know what I mean?
I blame society.
Having said that, I don't think we've done that bad.
Get the lead out.
This is a really bad day.
In your face.
Cool. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Time to drive across Springfield, visiting gas station, fill up with fuel. Also, for some people, you'll have to do it. Also, for some people, you'll have to do it a
Let's
bit
do this
faster.
thing.
Excuse me. Okay, let's do this. I still don't think I'm gonna complete this today, but that's why.
Piece of cake.
I need to be mindful of which areas are bumpier than the others. But then also, I need to keep an eye on my speed, because, you know, the whole point of this mod is that it's challenging because of the fact you can detach it. Nice one, stomach. Nice one. I think I'm gonna benefit going this way a lot. Yeah, see, sometimes it just slides back on the axle or the truck, you know? The funny thing is, I think the mod also encourages you to just drive on the roads regularly anyway. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Please don't sue. Vengeance will be mine. Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae. Oh,
God damn.
it's crashing time.
I feel like it's...
Ooh, the vibrations
I
tickling
feel like my
feet.
body always just does this shit to me in the most awkward fucking moments. Jesus Christ.
Ow, my ass!
Like, for crying out loud, I'm trying to do a thing here, you know?
Move it! Ow!
Ah, balls.
Sweet!
I think there's probably only one level, actually, come to think of it. I think there's only, like, one level. Which would make sense, considering I don't think you'd benefit from having multiple. How did you survive that? Fair play. This definitely makes driving more difficult, though, I'm just saying. It definitely does. And it's not because of the driving. Like, I'm not mad at it, though. Like, weirdly enough, I'm kinda
Possessions
liking
are
it.
fleeting.
Right, I'm gonna benefit. Again, it's like I was saying earlier, stay on the goddamn road. I'd imagine it's probably possible to survive without by going up a ramp, but the likelihood is not great. I'd imagine.
What the heck were you thinking?
Like, see, it's right there.
Let's do this thing! Eat my dust!
Like, I probably won't do this for too long either, that's the thing. I think that's the weird thing about playing a mod as well, because obviously there's a built-in mechanic where you can skip missions. But realistically, if you're playing a mod, you're not gonna be skipping missions, you know? Like, you're not gonna be skipping missions just to get to the next one and finish.
It was like that when I got here.
Let's pick it up here, people.
This is one weird place.
Look out! Oops! Watch it, buddy.
Nice.
Sweet!
Woohoo!
Drive to the gas station. You got it, Chief.
Off the road and onto the sidewalk.
Trying my best, bro. I'm glad I don't use the Plow King to drive in the vanilla game as much. Because I'm driving this right now, and after a while, it's low-key tiring. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, it's weird. It's low-key kind of tiring. Like, not literally and not physically, but like... There's part of this where I'm just like, yo, can I just be finished a bit?
This is a really bad day.
Mistakes were made!
Where... Is that? I think I know where that is, actually. My body's still making noises. That's fun. I can easily go through here. Hopefully I can go... Oh, you son of a gun.
Piece of cake!
I'm glad that there's at least a checkpoint, even though I feel like the checkpoint should be after the quickie mart, but... Like, actually, that's a good point. Is there a reason why it didn't do it
Drive, dumbass!
after the quickie mart? Because, Jesus. I feel like a checkpoint would make sense once you've actually done the delivery. Like, I haven't done the delivery in this instance, so why would I need a checkpoint?
Ow, my head!
This is the worst town in America.
No! It's crashing time!
I would love to use that ramp. I would love to use that, well, not ramp, but uphill thing.
Coming
I would
through.
love to use that, but I very much cannot do that. Speaking of which, I should really use this as a shortcut. And this, actually. Holy shit.
Sweet.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
Out of control.
Nice.
Thinking. What's happening?
I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
Oh, boo. Don't do that.
Oh, this video.
Really? Are you... Some checkpoints in this game are just really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Because I drove past that last time and it triggered the checkpoint. I've had that happen before where you drive very close to it but it doesn't trigger the checkpoint. That should have really triggered.
More.
That definitely should have allowed me to pass there.
Watch it, buddy.
Speaking of which, I'm really glad I'm not getting a hit and run meter here. I don't know if it's disabled or anything,
Where
but...
am I gonna put all these? That hurt.
Yeah, the weird thing is I do need to actually... because of course you'd do that. Why wouldn't you?
Piece of cake.
I might not even finish this mission today, come to think of it. I really want to, though, but... Like, I am actually tempted to end once I finish this mission, because I wasted a lot of time today just trying to troubleshoot. Which I don't mind doing if it means people can hear the audio and I can play the game properly, but you know.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
I am excelente. Oh, I wanted a peanut.
This is a school zone!
Vengeance will. Sweet.
I kind of get why it fails you, though. That's the thing. I really do. I still personally think this mission needs a checkpoint at the quickie mart, but you know, like you made a checkpoint when I grabbed the gas at the Krusty Burger station.
Just a few more.
I feel like you could have easily. I don't know. I don't want to complain, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I feel like you may as well have just done the checkpoint here.
Looks harder than it is.
Like, people create the mods how they want, though, you know what I mean? If I have a problem with it, I have a problem with it. It doesn't matter.
Watch it, buddy. I regret nothing.
Like, I'm still enjoying myself playing this mod, that's the thing.
Mistakes were made.
As much as I wish it were different in some instances, I'm glad that it is giving me entertainment. Oh, why? Why are you making me turn around?
How'd you like a newspaper upside your head?
I'm also realizing how difficult this one's gonna be because there's a lot of down ramps. There's a lot of down ramps in level 3, so that's gonna be a bummer.
Can't you see I'm driving here?
Not to mention I've got to go up here, which is a big curve. Like, it's a very big curve. And then the funny thing is, you still have to slow down just so you stay intact. Like, for example, I could not drive down here with this. Am I gonna make that work? Holy shit! Oh, I nearly did that. What the damn hell?
Let's do this thing.
That, I'm impressed. Okay. Although it's worth trying to find a smoother slope. Because maybe I could, there's a grassy area right next to that staircase. Maybe I can use that. Like, see, there are some instances where I can genuinely speed up, which is really nice. And, you know, for the most part, I think I'm good to deal with it like that. Like, for example, this is where I'm talking about with the slope. Like, I should be able... Yeah, I was gonna say, I should be able to do that. Oh.
When this is over, I'm hitting the sauce.
Drive to the gas station near the car wash. Oh. Fully connected map. I'm really glad that we're accessing all of these maps in this mission. Your colleagues seem to drive to the gas station to refuel, but they don't know that there's no fuel yet. You must get there first so that they can get fuel and not to search for another station. Right.
Damn it, I dropped my kebab. As soon as I'm done scratching myself, your history.
I think the collision on this trail is doing me weird, doing me dirty. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm going on the highway because it seems like the easiest way to do it.
People say I'm slow. Wait a minute, that was an insult. I have road rage and I know how to use it.
I'm scared and disoriented.
Homer hates losing. Homer smash. Hurry up, I'm missing No Pants Island. He used it
I hate how
so.
much it's shaking.
You work,
I'm
hey, you suck.
nah. Nah.
Piece of cake.
Fuck that.
Cake.
Race your colleagues. Oh, I'm supposed to follow them this
Damn it,
way?
you
Oh.
dropped my kebab. Eat my dust eater. 2, 4, 6, 8, you suck.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that at the
You are the one I hate.
I'm glad that at the very least they're not gonna try and chase me. That's great.
Your history.
Yeah, because I remember this was a thing. I'm very surprised they don't have, like, actual trails of their own, but maybe that's just an impossibility.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Like, they have the cabins in the back, but...
And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult.
The only problem is they're gonna take the Moe's Tavern shortcut, aren't they? Unless the checkpoint isn't on that side.
Hurry up, I have to pee. He used a cheat code.
Oh my god,
Damn it,
what
I
is
don't
this
like kebab.
collision doing? Nah, that was rough. What the hell?
It's crashing time.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, there's a bit of a weird thing with the trailer right now, and it's making me not fully be able to drive, I think. Whether or not that's intentional, I have no idea, but... bruh. I'm glad I don't have to destroy a vehicle while doing this, I tell you what. I feel like you'd be asking for too much there.
This is a really bad day.
Homer hates losing. Homer smash. I blame society. 2, 4, 6, 8. You suck. I'm great. La da da da. You are the one I hate.
You know what? Let me try and go down this way.
Get the lead out. Stop.
If I can successfully go down that way, I'll be good.
Stay on target. Stay on target. He used a cheat code. And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult. Learn to drive, you dumbass.
This would have been better if there was no timer. I don't know. I already have to deal with a race. Why do I need to deal with a timer?
Damn it, I dropped my kebab. Eat my dust eater. As soon as I'm done scratching myself, your history. Homer hates losing. Homer smash. 2, 4, 6, 8. You suck. I'm great. La da da da. You are the one I hate. Stay on target. Stay on target. He used a cheat code. Hurry up, I'm gonna miss quality network television. Nothing lasts
boy.
forever.
Nice.
I am too smart. SMRT.
Okay. Gosh, I'm really glad okay, you know what? I am actually gonna save there. Because maybe I might want to play it again. I don't know yet. I don't know. Oh boy, I need to stretch. There we go. Nice. Anyway. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it there. I do wish I could have gotten this mod done, but maybe we can continue it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna dip off. But peace out, my friends.